Short chapter this week. Greetings and salutations. I hope everyone is having themselves a mighty fine day. Please like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell of dawn so the ghost of the 13-month series doesn't get you and you can stay notified. I liked the chapter. It was a good chapter this week, all things considered. It was just really short. And there isn't too much for us to sink our teeth into, though there's a lot of intrigue and things that are happening that we really want to see. So let's not get it twisted. So let's start off with Enkidu getting popped by V taking over Bam's body. He did something with the shin suit, like he was swirling it around his body himself and then like made it explode and popped him and looked like a elevation of the airwave zero technique we saw Bam use before, that he learned from Ha Chai, in conjunction with the same technique he used with Karaka to try to wake up Yama. So to me, in my brain, in my mind, I have a feeling this is a Ha family technique. Ha Jin-sung probably being the one who taught Karaka how to do this. So it wouldn't be strange for V to be able to use this technique because he actually climbed with Ha Urine, but I wonder if this is just him taking what Bam can do and using it at an elevated level. Because the main thing that I got from this question is crazy. This chapter is a lot of questions. When it comes to V in Bam's body, Vam, is he limited to things that Bam can do? Can he do things that he could always do his whole life, or like when he reached the pinnacle of power, or is he limited by Bam's body and Bam's knowledge? Will Bam get a base power up just by V doing certain things, and will he be able to replicate it with muscle memory having Vam doing these things? Like, there's so many questions you have to ask yourself. Is this going to be a symbiotic relationship? Will they have a struggle for control over the body? Is Bam going to just absorb V or V's essence or V's power, and then V will be gone? Will V always be a voice in his head, but will take a back seat and let Bam like take control of player one controller? Or is it going to be something along the lines of like Bam, or this is not even really V, this is some weird spell gone wrong and Bam has to just like expel him from his body? Could V leave Bam's body, get some other host, some other body somehow, or I don't know, live as a spirit, and then does that affect Bam's overall potential? Do you see what I mean here? Like, there's so many questions that I have and little things of intrigue that you have to ask yourself with this happening. And this is why I keep telling you guys, this is cool, it's hype. He came and he blitzed TRAUMEREI, caught him off guard, because obviously with Gustang, TRAUMEREI, Loose Leg, Mazino being there, like, there's a lot happening, there's a lot of tension. It's a war. We've been fighting for a long time. No one's expecting somebody in Bam's body to suddenly become family head level and kind of just appear, blitz them, catch him off guard, and hit TRAUMEREI in the back with some back shots. That was crazy. The Shinsu was black. Is the black Shinsu V's ability? Is that Bam's power? Did Bam inherit that black Shinsu from V? Because I would argue that devouring, technique replication, and the black Shinsu dark twist, that's Bam's natural ability or irregular power. While I think being able to be a walking D spell, Kamija Toma, if you will, Asta Black Clover, if you will, where like magic doesn't work from him, he's inherited that from his mother, because his mother was so good with magic. He may not be a spell caster, but magic is pretty much useless against him, and he inherited the orb and tension, the ability to pack a lot of power into an orb, from V. So I'm just trying to see, like, what was the overlap? What did he get from his parents? What's his own skills? Like, there's just so many things you have to ask yourself with this. And SIU is honestly on a tightrope. This is hype. This is cool. But if this does not go well, I actually think this will have very, 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 very negative repercussions for the rest of the series. And it's going to downplay a lot of things that a lot of people were excited for. So he needs to be careful with how he executes here. He really, really does. But I also think that Mazino is even stronger than I'm starting to think or remember or probably had in my head. And about 2 or 3 chapters ago, when he punched the monster, the water that Gustang summoned, disconnect, and Blossom's flame. I was wondering if his abilities, like his punching ability or like his abilities, allowed him to bypass like laws of the tower or intangible things and concepts similar to Blossom's flame of destruction. But I was also wondering if it was a power discrepancy thing. You know how like in Dragon Ball, after your power levels are a certain gap, you just can't hurt the other person really. Like if Krillin does a destructo disc on Perfect Cell, it's not gonna hurt him. Or think like Susumibachi. Remember when in Bleach, not Kenpachi, that's crazy. Soifone tried to use her 2-finger stab in the same spot, like instant kill move against Aizen, and Aizen's like, my Ryatsu's higher than yours. This bitch ass shit ain't gonna work on me. I thought maybe it could be something along those lines, but again, all I have was a lot of questions and a lot of not confusion. Like I'm intrigued, like I'm happy, like I'm okay, like this could be interesting stuff. I definitely start to think that like family heads are split by tiers. I do think Kunadwan and Aryahan completely eclipse what TRAUMEREI like Gustan can do at this point in time, but we'll see what happens with Vam. Will Bam come back soon? I actually have a feeling that Mazino will be able to wake him up and be like, hey, yo, baby, what's good with you, man? Come out. We want you, not this fake V, Vam. Who the hell is this? And yeah, there's something else I feel like I wanted to say, but it's not coming to me. And if it doesn't come to me by the time I finish this sentence, I'm going to move on. Okay, well then, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, be safe. I got it. I was wondering if Rachel actually understands what's going on or experienced some type of version of this back in the day when she said, I'm afraid of the night. And Hwaryun had honestly foreshadowed this, and Loose Leg's appearance here with V coming back is not a coincidence to me. I wonder if V knew this was the time. Loose Leg knew this was the time. Loose Leg knew. Loose Leg being here, I think is perfect timing. And I wonder if he already consents that that's V in Bam's body, like his lord. So we'll see. Y'all be safe. I'm out. November Patreon. I appreciate you guys as always, the support. I need it. I really do. We got to get more people. But shout out to the CBLs, the certified BAM lovers. That's the first tier. I appreciate you guys. But also a huge shout out to the Priest of Fire. They might be the real CBL. That's Brilith Gang, the best character in Kubera. But the biggest shout out to the 5th Zen Gods. Shout out to my tier 3s. Shout out to Johnny Rogers, Ketan, Lucky Roo, Muzaka, Revenant, Scobe, Simi, Wolf, Zyler Scotty, Big Abdel, Agrona Vitera, Childish Nujabis, Cisco, Gray, and Huey. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you. It's winter. It's getting cold. I'm going to need to warm myself up with some money. Yeah.